Someday, in the not-so-distant future, it happens. The moment you realize you're ready for anything. Get a degree in emergency management from Jacksonville State University and be ready for where you're going.
This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 29th of January. I'm James Spann. Like many of you, finding yourself in odd surroundings, but at least I've got a warm hotel room. They found one after midnight last night, so thankfully we're able to do this. We are on ice, a lot of questions. Let's go in there and see if we can answer some of them. Let's begin by looking at the current water vapor satellite view around the nation early this morning. And the trough axis, still a tad west of the state, but that will be rotating through here this morning. And as that happens, the sky will be clearing and the sun comes out today. And very dry air advecting in here. These are temperatures at daybreak now where the sky is clear. It's as cold as 5 degrees up in Decatur and Haleyville at 5 o'clock. Cullman and Huntsville sitting at 8. Fort Payne at 10. Now down here, broken clouds and the wind is still blowing a little bit. So we've got these 10 to 15 degree readings around here. Birmingham sitting at 13, Anniston 15, but the net result is the same. The wind chill index in Birmingham at 5 o'clock was 3. But as the day wears on, the wind will die down, the sky will be sunny, and that will greatly help the road conditions. It's going to be a slow process this morning, but the roads have been treated in many areas overnight. And by, say, 10, 11 o'clock, we'll start to see some improvement, but it's still a big mess this morning. Around the nation, it's cold all the way to the Rockies. And even deep into Florida, it's getting very cold, down toward Lake Okeechobee. But the good news, this is the last in the series of these Arctic shots. Now, we have plenty of cold weather left. Winter's got a long way to go. But, again, this is the last in this current series. We've had 3 big Arctic shots in January, and this is the 3rd one. There's the watch warning map. We've got a hard freeze warning for the counties in dark blue. Across the deep south, and the counties in pink, those are still winter storm warnings up the Atlantic coast. Those will expire this morning. Even down into the Florida Panhandle, winter storm warnings. They had icing problems down to Pensacola, Gulf Shores. I noticed they were sitting at 25 last night. It's been a miserable 24 hours for the deep south. Here's the rain for the next 5 days. This is valid through Monday morning at 6 o'clock local time. Numbers have come up a little bit. This is suggesting rain amounts of about 1/2 to 1 inch for the northern half of the state, and we are going to see some rain at times over the weekend, but by then it will be just rain. We'll check guidance. This is the GFS, the OZ run, valid at noon today. This is valid at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet off the ground. You can see the energy just north of us, and that's going to shunt everything down to the south. The sky becoming mostly sunny today. The wind much lighter than yesterday. The GFS with a high of 31. The NAM with a high of 33. So even though we stay below freezing, that very dry air in the sun will help to improve the roads gradually. It's going to be a gradual process. Now, tomorrow is going to be very cold to start the day. The GFS showing 11. Some of the colder pockets easily will see single digits, especially where there's snow on the ground. Sky bright and sunny. We start the warming process tomorrow afternoon, the high in the low 40s. This is Friday. How about mid-50s? Both models are printing a high of 54. The sky partly sunny. No chance of rain. All right, weekend fans. Let's take a look. This is Saturday as we start the weekend. This run considerably drier on Saturday. This is suggesting we reach the low 60s. There should be an increase in clouds, but the bulk of the day should be dry, if this is right. And then Sunday, you can see how the pattern it looks different. We had a pattern change. Instead of the high amplitude trough in the east and the ridge in the west, all of a sudden we've got this energy diving down into the western states and an active southern stream and a chunk of energy coming in here, and that will produce showers. In fact, this run looks relatively wet on Sunday with a good chance of showers. Don't think we see any thunder. And again, evidence that we might pick up 1/2 to 1 inch of rain. So that is your wet day this weekend. And here's Monday. That disturbance is on by, but the moisture axis really stays in place. So Monday could remain mostly cloudy, and there could be a few showers around. And then this is Tuesday. A stronger system begins to organize west of the state. Tuesday should be mild. In fact, evidence of a warm front just north of here with rain over Tennessee and Arkansas. And with the dynamic support, rain and storms over Texas. But Tuesday looks mild, kind of showery, with a high in the middle 60s. And a week from today, very good shortwave energy along the Mississippi River, and that will set up a big rain event on Wednesday of next week, on the 5th of February. The surface low pretty much comes right on top of us, and this would not suggest any severe weather, just a good soaking rain event. Rain amounts of maybe 1 to 2 inches with this thing on Wednesday. And then the following day, Thursday the 6th, that system is gone. Cold air advection, but nothing like the cold we have here. That will be colder, but the average type cold you would expect in February. A couple days later, next rain event, this is the 8th. And the end of the forecast on the 13th of February, still a zonal flow. No brutally cold air. And down below that, again, that would be showery and relatively mild. So clearly it looks like February will be considerably milder than January for us. Don't think anybody will have a problem with that. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can, catch us on ABC 3340 News this evening, the live stream of the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.